Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome back to XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. I am, as always, Dark Tiger. And we just finished retrieving one of our faction heroes. That's the phrase I'm looking for. The other one kind of got kidnapped by one of the Chosen, which is unfortunate, but unavoidable. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do some scanning. Eventually a covert op will pop up allowing us, well, we're going to watch a cinematic first apparently. Eventually a covert op will pop up allowing us to go find where Mox is, then go rescue him. Which is definitely something to take care of ASAP.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister. Miscreants, restrain yourselves.
Oh, they're one big happy family, aren't they?
Lest you be restrained. No, the three of us called upon together. Something has changed. On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us once more. Sounds to me like they're afraid. You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue? Oh, I dare. Our children, each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed. Thought you were the strongest. You have walked among the humans for too long. You have been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. Grant all that those our will. To the one that exceeds our everlasting favor. To the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
You know, it seems that setting them against each other isn't the most efficient way to achieve your goal.
Commander, we've just made contact with a new faction of the Resistance known as the Reapers. They're an elusive bunch, but this is their headquarters. We can scan at this location now to start benefiting from our newfound cooperation.
So this is the commander.
Okay.
Dragonova spoke highly of you and the rest of your team. Trust me, that does not happen often. You are all welcome here. I will admit I had some concerns with this alliance of yours, but from what I hear, this skirmisher, Mox, was captured protecting one of my own. Reapers have long memories, Commander. We will honor our end of the deal. Volk, out.
You gotta let our people talk. As I was saying, it doesn't seem like the most efficient way to achieve your goals to, setting your most powerful underlings against each other. I I get that the idea is competition, encourages them to excel. The problem is they also will tend to get in each other's way. Alright, what do we got?
Your tenacity could prove your undoing, Commander. If you would seek a fight with me, I hope you are truly ready to match my skills.
Okay, chosen revealed. Assassin, Khan Mon Mordena, Night Queen. Commander, the Resistance has informed us that one of the chosen, Mon Khan Mordena, has claimed control of the nearby regions. If we go on missions of this area, there's a good chance that they will try to defend their territory. Okay. Not convenient. Right. We are going to want to... What were we doing up here? Supplies? No. Yes, supplies. We were going after the supplies, that's right.
Avenger plotting new course.
All of that stuff about covert ops and stuff. Hold on.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however, ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations, war games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
Well, all right then.
Objective added.
Excuse me. Examine an Advent officer corpse. All right. Can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yeah, the covert ops in general are unlocked by building the resistance ring.
Subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
The resistance ring also allows you to assign resistance orders, which are, little perks and benefits you can give to overall to your operations by, Anyway. Let's go ahead and do the report here. Alien biotech codename Nano. With a little time to prepare, we were forced to conduct an extremely invasive procedure on the commander in order to remove what appeared to be an implant carefully enmeshed within the occipital lobe. Although all indications were that the device was not designed for removal, concerns as to the commander's potential longevity and the risk of possible remote manipulation by the aliens left us with little alternative. Despite my concerns, the commander has so far felt no lasting effects from the procedure and appears to be recovering ahead of expectations. As for the chip itself, my initial findings are alarming, to say the least. Excuse me, had to cough. The device is psionically driven by the latent energy of the subject's brain, in this case the commander. More importantly, it appears the device functions as both a transmitter and receiver, relaying information via some form of psionic link. Even after removal, I've had to shield the device to contain the residual psionic fields surrounding the implant itself, for fear of what it might be capable of. If my current theory is correct, the commander may have played a more important role in Advent's operations than we could have possibly imagined. R. Tegan. So, this seems to somewhat infer that possibly the last half of the game of Enemy Unknown was taking place in simulation form via the chip. Or at least a good portion of the last part of the game. Alright. New facility available. Infirmary. An engineer can be staffed in the infirmary to decrease the time our soldiers need to recover from injuries. Soldiers can be staffed here to remove negative traits acquired in combat. The Hyper Vital Module upgrade allows for temporary suspension of a soldier's health for the duration of any single combat deployment. Temporary suspension of the soldier's health. I don't know what that means.
Commander, the science team has grown particularly interested in this field of research. So much so that their inspiration could lead to vast improvements in our research efficiency. However, we must act fast. Despite their brilliance, they are a fickle group.
Basically, this means that research time on hybrid materials is reduced if we research it right now. And one day, we see no reason not to.
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
Yes, yes, yes. So we scan for a day.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
View facility. I just may have the... I like that the training dummies are clearly patterned after the old sectoids. I may have the rank to go ahead and pick up squad size. Absolutely fantastic. The squad size upgrades are a phenomenal boost in power on missions. Alright, go back to scanning, and we'll scan for like a second before we get the research breakthrough.
We completed our research in remarkable time.
New research. Okay, hybrid materials, codename Slicker. With limited resources available to outfit our troops, up until now they've had to make do with whatever makeshift armor Shen managed to piece together from the various scrap materials. Relying on methods that might otherwise seem outdated, we've developed a means of producing a multi-layered nanofiber weave capable of withstanding direct impacts as well as any traditional armor, without the added weight. Our troops will still have to exercise caution, even the nanofiber has its limits. It may be best suited to our forces who rely on agility over pure stopping power. In any case, I imagine our soldiers will be pleased to see any improvements over their current equipment. Artigan. Alright, nanoscale vest is available, a light armor underlay derived from Advent armor. This vest can be worn with all XCOM armors to increase our soldier health. Okay. Magnetic weapons is 19 days. Let's do the officer autopsy to get that
the
moving
Advent
along.
Officers appear to be similar, if not physically the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces.
You kind of got something on the camera there, Tegan. But kind of...
I must admit, having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis.
engineer that needs some work.
Will likely have expired long before arrival here. I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip.
Let's go ahead and dig down to the
Commander,
power
I
coil.
appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering
I'm working on it.
But as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment.
Okay.
We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Excavate.
Commander, now that members of the Resistance factions have joined us on the Avenger, I thought you might want an area where you can meet to organize and plan future operations together.
That is our next plan to build a resistance ring. And let's get the scanning done. Alright, carry on for now. I want to get these supplies before I work on building.
Resource located.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to need the supplies. Alright. Back up.
We are not all that dissimilar, Commander. We are
Right,
both
shut up.
lost and in turn cause great loss for others.
95
I shed
supplies.
blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
Yep. Alright. Now, the resistance ring, like I said, will allow us to undertake covert ops and issue resistance orders and all that fun stuff.
Avenger plotting new course.
We don't have an active combat mission yet, which is a little bit frustrating.
I take it this was easier than your last procedure, Doctor.
Central, Commander. Yes, I find the process to be far less disconcerting when the subject has already expired. The results, however, it's best you see for yourself. My autopsy of the Advent captain has confirmed the existence of an implant, similar in design to the unit I extracted from the Commander. But there are differences.
What kind of differences?
The data you see is being pulled directly from this Advent captain's implant. The sequence here is essentially you, Commander. Or at least the tactical information they were processing through your mind. As you can see, the data is nearly identical.
They were using you against us.
Yes, however, the Advent data shows signs of decay. Removing the Commander from their network has likely caused significant damage.
Network?
Yes, what we're seeing here is a psionic network. These implants are capable of receiving and transmitting information, a great deal of information, somehow encoded in a stream of psionic energy. My working theory? Advent uses this network to augment the tactical readiness of its troops, as well as disseminate orders from its central command. Observe. Even in the subject's diminished condition, the implant continues to have an effect. A truly astonishing achievement.
Or a weakness.
Potentially. But I need direct access to their network to know for sure.
I'm guessing that won't be easy.
We'd need an active link. And that would mean hacking a live Advent officer.
Like I said, not easy. Still, it's the best lead we've got. Your call, Commander.
Is it? Is it really? Given that I don't really have a choice in the issue. New objective. Access the alien network by constructing a proving grounds, completing the skulljack in the proving ground, and using the skulljack on an Advent officer. And I'm sure there won't be any nasty surprises at all from doing that. Okay, Advent officer autopsy, codename Bishop.
I'm keeping tabs
Physically
on
larger and more technically capable than subordinate troopers, the Advent officers administer a system of
seems to provide a means of
Shut up!
stabilizing the link between the local subordinates and the Advent network tower itself.
The Advent officers administer a system of control over the troopers through carefully engineered psionic link, augmented with a mechanical implant. From my initial examination of the Commander and a careful review of the information gathered in the alien containment area, I now have a theory as to how this system was established. It is my firm belief that this process of psionic control was specifically engineered to allow rapid deployment of tactical information drawn directly from the subconscious mind, in this case the mind of our very own Commander. With this hierarchy in place, tactical knowledge stored in the depths of the Commander's mind was processed and transmitted to the Advent officers. Oh, yeah, okay, that is right. I was gonna get fussy over the apostrophe S, but no. The Advent officer's mind, not the Advent officers, plural. Who in turn directed the troopers and other subordinates. With the Commander no longer attached to their psionic network, it's difficult to say how the orders are being dispersed at this point, although I'm sure the aliens have planned for this potential contingency. I believe it may be possible to tap into this network, but would require the use of a living Advent officer to function as a conduit. To facilitate this difficult task, we've worked to develop a new device, the Skulljack, which should be capable of disabling the officer. From there, it's simply a matter of hacking the officer in the field, although I won't speculate as to the outcome. Alright, Proving Ground, new facility available.
Commander, if we're going to try to build this skulljack that Tigan came up with, we're going to need a specialized facility to test it out.
Okay. An experimental workspace where Shin can test and produce new, unique types of ammo, grenades, and armor for our soldiers, as well as other specialized technical items. And our next upgrade will be... let's go for the Trooper Autopsy. 3 days.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Well, if you can't do an autopsy without spraying blood everywhere, I don't really have much faith in your surgical skills. Just saying. Alright. Let's get back to scanning. I'm sure a mission will pop up before this is done. Or maybe. Maybe not. Some new research.
This research can only further our advances, Commander.
Advent Trooper Autopsy, codename Deacon.
I have yet to discover what, if any, advantage the Advent hybrid soldiers' enormous eyes provide. Testing their visual acuity will no doubt prove difficult.
The most public face of Advent security, the standard trooper serves as in a first response role in areas of high public exposure. While the rumors as to their origins have persisted for years, it's only recently that we've confirmed that they are, in fact, the product of a human-alien hybrid development. My initial autopsy indicates that the troopers were, at one time, entirely human, implying some means of gradual genetic enhancement without the rejection concerns that would normally plague these experiments. The body itself maintains the general outward appearance of a typical human, with the most crucial changes occurring in the cranial structure. It is my belief that the Advent troopers receive their orders, that is to say, are controlled, directly through a psionic link engineered as part of the genetic modification process. As we first discovered in the field, the eyes are notably larger, perhaps as an unintended side effect, as they seem to provide only limited improvements to the troopers' visual acuity. The aliens have managed to disguise this glaring physical trait from the general public through the use of cleverly designed armor. Alright, Battle Scanner. The Battle Scanner provides extra vision on the battlefield. Soldiers deploy it like grenades, throwing it to a hidden area of the map that they want to reveal. Any hidden or disguised enemies will be revealed as well. Kinetic weapons are inspired. Oh. Yeah, that's... Oh my. It only takes it down to 14 days. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass on that. Go ahead and research resistance communications. As helpful as the inspired is at this point,
Commander.
Yeah.
I'll notify you as soon as the report's available.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move. Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Right.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander.
Thank you.
I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
That would be nice. Continue.
Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but
Alright,
we've
what are you
managed to gather intel on their latest actions.
A brutal
They have a rough
crackdown on the
idea of
resistance,
how close
permanently
each
lowering
is to
the
reaching
XCOM's
their
income.
ultimate goal of locating the Avenger.
And Dark Events. Oh, yeah, that one we're gonna have to... I can deal with the loss of my concealment.
Suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project.
But the
We
UFO...
can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Right. The UFO hunting the Avenger can be problematic. Commander, each month the resistance factions can be assigned orders which will...
pledge their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
Can be assigned orders which will provide bonuses to XCOM. Are you going to cut in again on me, Central? As XCOM gains influence with the factions, additional orders will become available, and they will be able to complete more orders per month. Alright. Recruiting
My
centers.
people are up for some additional work if you've got any orders for us, Commander.
New recruits cost only 15 supplies. Okay. Between the eyes, any XCOM soldier that hits the Lost is an instant headshot kill. Oh. So even if it doesn't do enough damage to kill it, it'll kill it. That's actually kind of handy. Let's go ahead and take that. Alright, we don't have enough influence right now to assign anything to the Reapers. That will come along. Given time, deploy soldiers. Commanders, the factions...
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support.
The factions can offer us opportunities to advance the Resistance around the globe. We'll need to send away some of our troops for a number of days, but we're guaranteed to reap the benefits of our efforts when they return. Alright. Oh, good. Like I said, normally this is assigned through the Resistance ring. You get one early shot to... Okay, so... we need 2 soldiers. Let's go ahead and start out with Therese Petit. Miss Petit will get herself a promotion from rookie, almost certainly from this. Then the soldier that goes in this slot will get whatever reward is listed here, in this case a promotion. Sometimes there will be risks involved with missions, either a risk of an ambush, a risk of a soldier being injured or captured. But those can often be negated through assigning soldiers. Sometimes you even assign scientists or engineers to these missions. Or sometimes you abdicate, alloys or alien alloys or Illyrium or some such. In this case, a soldier who was guaranteed a promotion. Your corporal. Tired. Available in 3 days. You know what? Let's just go send 2 rookies out. They will get their promotions, and my already leveled up soldiers will...
Covert is our specialty. Let's just hope your people can keep up.
Commander, the Resistance has provided us with the location of a hidden resource cache.
The Resistance has a
all the way over there.
Resources stashed outside of
Advent's. Let's grab these rookies.
Nothing on the local comms.
Oh, God.
Advent's been quiet lately. I'm guessing we have you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive signal coming from the Advent network tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old
I'm pretty sure he's a thin man.
Under our
slightly modified thin man.
Our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
That must end.
Even as I speak to you today,
you've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up. Outlying territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
Raise them again.
We will ensure your continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Sweetie, how stupid are you? You got enough there to know that shit was about to get bad.
With your cooperation, we will overcome these radical elements and usher in another 20 years of peace and prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
So these are kind of the equivalent of the terror missions from Enemy Unknown. those are just trouble.
Commander, we have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens. Give the word and we'll move out. Yep. Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, okay. Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Now, I know it's not real practical, but it would have been cool if they could have, you know, the map in the cinematic actually showed where the actual attack was taking place, rather than just, it showed South America. That wasn't quite accurate. Yeah. Sorry, Miss King, your bondmate is currently tired, I think. Alright. We're gonna go out as it... Oh, I should have gave someone made a medkit to give to someone. Oh, I already made a medkit, I just never assigned it to anyone, so that's me being doubly stupid.
Squad green to deploy.
Don't really have a specialist on this mission anyway, so the little help that would give me isn't gonna be there. Alright.
One of our contacts in the Resistance says Advent peacekeepers have been spotted conducting a sweep near an outpost in this area. The aliens won't hesitate to kill anyone they find, so we're heading in to protect as many people as we can. Secure the camp and eliminate all hostile forces.
Alright, let's get in there. This might end up being another slightly long episode with all the base stuff that went on before we finally had a mission pop up.
One of those chosen is leading an assault on the Resistance encampment in this area. Our people are doing what they can to fight back.
That's not good news.
But we need to help protect the civilians trapped nearby.
Alright, talk to me.
There's a group of Resistance soldiers hunkered down not far from your position.
What do we got?
Move in and help fend off the attacking alien forces.
You're our sniper, so...
Je me déplace.
We're not going to move our sniper up onto land quite yet, into the thick of it quite yet.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Vamos, vamos.
See what we can get a look at. Got any bad guys around here?
Mi movo.
Alright. You can snipe from back here.
Affirmative, covering now.
Now that we have long watch. Woohoo. Okay, get you over here.
J'avance.
And that'll put you back in cover. And you can cover yourself right there.
Moving on target location.
Forze Advent avvistate.
Alright. Go ahead, move and get shot. Boom. Ow!
Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Well, that was lovely. Uh-oh. 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 You're coming at me from the wrong side. What's up with that? Bum. Alright, see if we can finish off that sectoid. Nice job. Oh, it kind of denied me the XP of doing it myself. Not a good shot. Alright, you can't hit that, but you can hit that. You got about the same chance either way. Let's go ahead and go for the stun lancer. Let's go ahead and miss the stun lancer, apparently. Can you slash the sectoid? You can slash the sectoid. Go for it. Well, I'm sure there's something else back there. Wahaha. Clean your blade, lady. Alright. No. That gets you in range. Go for it. Shoot the damn stun lancer. That's XCOM. That'll get you in range. Shoot the stun lancer. 46%. I missed again. Alright. Got a good angle on you. Maybe. Closer at least. Come on. Frack. Alright, you guys. Resistance, come on. Do me proud. Oof. That's not good. Alright, shoot him. Shoot the stun lancer's ass. Preferably not just his ass. Good show. Alright, so are they're technically rescued now, I believe.
The resistance team is in the clear. They're moving to help the other survivors. There's a large group of civilians pinned down within range of your position. Sensors indicate hostile forces are closing in fast. We need to get in there before the aliens slaughter those people.
Gotcha. As tempting as it is to just hold my sniper all the way at the back, I do believe range does confer penalties. You need a better gun. However, we will first move everyone up and see if we can get sight on that thinger that he was shooting at. Alright, you make your dash over here to pick up the loot. Delirium core. Alright, that's handy. Do we have sight on anything over here? No. Do we have sight on anything over here? No.
Queda claro.
Hope. It's not gonna happen though. My hope was to get someone in range to get sight on that trooper or whatever it was that the one resistance soldier shot at. Sadly, that's not happening.
Moving out.
You can push to get over here. I'm sorry your buddy isn't here. Alright, take care of it. Good show. Nice shot. Ooh. Okay. Ah, there they are all the way up there. Hey. Alright.
10-4.
See anything over here?
position.
No need to ask twice.
Fairly clear between here and the group of survivors back there, so we have to do the dash.
Dan.
Dan? Who's Dan? Oh, that's not what he said, is it? Honestly, I have no idea what he said.
Posizione confermata.
Is that a gas station? Oh. That was terrible, Mr. Stunlancer. That's why you use the sword and not the gun, isn't it? Alright, resistance, do your thing. I might clear out all the aliens before I get to. Okay. I'd like to get some XP on some of my troops. You know, that would be nice. I mean, yay on being a great shot this time, but really, you're taking all my XP. You're kill stealing. Hey, seriously, how good of shots are these guys? We need to recruit you. All of you. Is there any high ground that I can get to? No.
Roger that.
I'll run through the fire, thank you. You need to go ahead and reload your gun since
Let's do this.
we have the opportunity. Alright, can you get to anything? No? Okay. Well, move your ass up here.
Des advents par ici.
Yes, we see Advent. And the Advent are hurt. Problem is, I have no actions to take advantage of that fact. It's problematic. Very problematic indeed. Especially considering I dashed my Ranger all the way up there. Alright.
Ubicación confirmada.
Well, that puts you in range to shoot one of them. Unfortunately, you don't have the actions to shoot any of them.
Roger.
I should not have double moved the Ranger, that's what it is. Okay. Do your thing. Did you shoot past the resistance soldiers to hit one of the civilians?
Commander, Advent isn't backing off. They've got units in the AO that are ignoring our forces just to get a better shot at the civilians. Take those bastards down.
Oh, that's not nice. Come on, kick their asses. Or reload your weapons. Alright. Getting your flank on. Nice job. Still missed. But it's the thought that counts. Really? Alright, go for it. That was overkill.
Hostile neutralized.
You, do your thing here. 100%, you may as well take it. Steal his sword while you're at it. Excuse me.
Ennemi à terre.
Oh, that's... that really in fire? Okay. Let's get somewhere that's not on fire.
Running.
Alright. Let's get you a shot on anything? No.
Enseguida.
My rookies just aren't getting a chance to kill. Well, we'll take care of that. Not to be.
Si può fare.
I can't see around the corner. Oh, 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 that's, oh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Alright, get out of the way, civilians.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters. I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
Oh. No, 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 no. Ow. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I expected. Still, you're hurt. I guess running past the civilian was what triggered the faceless to pop up. Rear its ugly face. Okay. Well, there we go. Nice job, nice job. Oh, thank you. Do some damage to it. Maybe my rookie can finish it off. Take another shot. Oh, okay. Alright, I am going to let the rookie shoot it. Actually, get the rookie out of its face first. I'm not sure that's really going to help with anything at all, but I'd rather not be right in its face. Oh, come on. Alright, we got another rookie, don't we? Is that you? I believe that's you. You got your shot? Take your shot. 67. Don't miss. There we go.
Eliminado.
Is that everything? That is not, in fact, everything. Oh, bugger.
Okay.
Oh, there you are.
Contatto visivo con truppe Advent.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Shoot him a lot. Shoot him a lot. 42%, come on. Still managed to take him out. Minigun to the face.
Alright,
this deserves a picture.
The remaining civilians, and there are no other hostile contacts on the scope. Good work out there.
Why is the text so small? 35 combined kills. That works.
If anything, I fear we are making it easier for them to catalog our people.
Oh, come on. Don't be such a spoil sport there, Tegan. Alright, gotta take a look at the outcome of this and then go ahead and end the episode.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCOM dissidents.
And the propaganda machine churns on. And on, and on, and on. And on. Alright, how we doing? Well, we have one promotion at least. Come on.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up.
Ah, both rookies are promoted. Alright, that's good. You are a grenadier. Not exactly my favorite class, but I'll take it. Our sniper gets promoted. Excuse me, our sharpshooter. Deadeye. Take a single shot with a small aim penalty for significant damage boost. Actually, as much as I like the sniper abilities in general, I prefer lightning hands on this rank. Because a free pistol shot is a good thing. And you are a support. Okay, unbonded, standard combat intelligence. Alright. Okay, rescued civilians. Oh, objective, okay. I was gonna say, that was some kind of loot? No. Delirium Corps, Sectoid Corps, Stun Lancer Corps, Trooper Corps, and Faceless Corpses. Alright. Faceless Autopsy is unlocked. At one time, the Thin Men were the most advanced infiltration units available to the aliens. Now, we face a species capable of mimicking the human form at will. If we can come to understand how it is that they emulate us so effectively, perhaps we could develop a tool to deceive them ourselves. Stun Lancer. The Advent Stun Lancer is commonly seen maintaining order and quelling disturbances throughout the world. Their unique stun lance can be adapted into a weapon our rangers are already training to use.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the
Plus
globe.
48 supplies monthly out of South Africa. Very good. Our supplies are low, yes. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. As always, I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you do, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, because, you know, that always helps. And leave me a comment, tell me what you'd like to see. If you want a soldier nicknamed after you, just let me know and I'll take it into consideration.
Council dissolved. From what little he's told me, it sounds like he managed to gain a position with the Advent government early on, if only to start leaking intel to the Resistance.
Alright, and as always, this is Dark Tiger wishing you good night. And signing off. Good night, everyone.